Autobots, Decepticons, and Duelists. Welcome to today's video. And I'm still going to apologize. My throat's still hurting a little bit. Hopefully it'll get better soon. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about this Yu-Gi-Oh card. And with what I was talking about yesterday with Grimlock, go check that video out, about Dino Rage and and Anger. I figured, why not talk about a card that is a fiery passion card? And who's one of the most passionate duelists I know or can think of? Well, his name is Joey Wheeler. And what is a flamey card that he played? Well, it's the Flame Swordsman. No, I'm not doing the Flame Swordsman as a review today. But I'm going to be talking about a card, actually, called the Fighting Flame Swordsman. It's a level 4 fire attribute, warrior type monster with 1800 attack and 1600 defense. His effect reads, if this card is normal or special summon, you can add a spell or trap card that mentions Flame Swordsman from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send one Flame Swordsman or one monster that mentions it from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, except Fighting Flame Swordsman. You can only use the effect of Fighting Flame Swordsman once per turn. Now, I've seen a video of the new Flame Swordsman deck. Oh my god, is it deadly. I've seen what it can do. If I remember correctly, their new boss monster starts off at 2,800 attack, but can boost up to like 17,000 attack or something like that, and deals like a heck ton of burn damage, which is nuts. And that actually makes sense for like a Joey Wheeler deck, so it makes complete sense. And fun little fact about the attack and defense of this monster, it's a reference to Flame Swordsman himself. He had 1800 attack and he had 1600 defense. So I love it. And also this card is like, excuse me, he is like the fire trooper from like the volcanic deck. He's the fire trooper of the swordsman deck. And I really like it. And for those of you who cannot tell because of the rarity, if you look closely, it's basically just Joey Wheeler as cosplaying as the Flame Swordsman. And I love that little reference for when he was cosplaying as the Flame Swordsman in the first season of Duel Monsters, when Yugioh was dueling against Bakura. I forget the episode's name, but I hope you guys remember what episode I'm talking about. You know, I wish... let's talk about its effect. Let's talk about its individual effect right now. If you normal summon or special summon it, you add a card that mentions the Flame Swordsman from your deck to the hand. Yeah, it's a great searcher card. You can add a spell or a trap. Yeah, and you need that a lot, so pretty good, decent sort. I mean, it's a great searcher. You add a Flame Swordsman card. And I don't know the full deck itself, but I know you can almost go for a form of an OTK with it. So, well, nowadays you can always go with an OTK with decks. But yeah. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send one Flame Swordsman or one monster that mentions it from your deck to the extra deck, except Fighting Flame Swordsman. I think they do. I don't really remember how the Flame Swordsman deck work, but having monsters in the graveyard and getting their graveyard effects, if they have any, that's just benefit. You need that. And obviously you can only use the effect of this guy once per turn, and it makes sense. So yeah, I'm not kidding when I really say he's the fire trooper of the swordsman, the Flame Swordsman archetype. And you know, I can't fully judge this card because I don't fully remember the archetype and how it plays, but I do know it's a deadly archetype. And I love the reference of how he's just Joey Wheeler as the Flame Swordsman. And it's pretty cool. 1800 attack is actually pretty decent. And level 4. So, yeah, decent attack for a level monster as it is. Decent defense as well. It's good beat stick on some low level monsters slash, well, low attack monsters as well. Excuse me. But with how you play it, it's not like this guy's going to really stay on the field that much. So, gutted for him, I guess. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.